Hey friends, this is my second look at Fang of Ir Yut right now. It's a scout rifle from the Crota raid. It's a rapid fire that gets precision instrument, which tips its time to kill from a .93 to a .7 just for landing 4 shots. And so, with that alone, you would think so that's just the best scout rifle, right? Not necessarily. Today's video is just going to be going over engagement distances and telling you my use case for each weapon, including Elsie's rifle, Glissando, and Jade Rabbit. So a mistake I think a lot of players make is when they get a large map, like think Distant Shore, they throw on Elsie's and call it a day, whereas Fang of Ir Yut might be slightly more optimal with the right playstyle on that map. Then we take a bigger map, like Widow's Court or Eternity. When I say bigger, I mean the common engagement lanes are bigger. So Eternity or Widow's Court, that's when I would swap from Fang of Ir Yut to Glissando or Jade Rabbit. Take today's Trials map for instance. Eventide Ruins, I think Elsie's rifle is perfect for that. Elsie's rifle is just far enough that I think you can warrant a double primary playstyle. I usually go Rat King with Elsie's rifle, but Chaperone is probably the best special choice for it, or a fusion rifle. So yeah, Elsie's is fantastic. It very easily achieves its .67 time to kill, and even when you get slightly outside of its damage drop off, it's still really easy to bend those bullets. Gun feels fantastic. I cannot say the same for Fang of Ir Yut at the extreme distances of its damage fall off. Look at this. 75 meters, aim down sights, damage fall off. When you're around the 70 meter range, this doesn't feel like it registers bullets as much, and I'm kind of fighting the weapon recoil and the flinch just to shoot my opponent. Whereas something like Jade Rabbit could be even beyond its aim down sight drop off of 87 meters. And it still feels like it bends bullets, not to mention the fact that its exotic perk lets you hit body shots that count as headshot damage. So Jade Rabbit is far superior on the bigger maps to Fang of Ir Yut in terms of ease of use. And remember, easy use matters because the more loose you can be with your aim and your reaction speed, the better off you're going to be. Of course, you can compare the time to kill of a .8 with Jade Rabbit to Fang of Ir Yut's .7, but I promise you, Jade Rabbit at exactly 75 meters is probably still going to beat Fang of Ir Yut with just easy use, making up for that .1 difference. Glissando, on the other hand, I also use in Jade Rabbit maps. Think Eternity, Widow's Court, those really, really long lanes. 83.39 meter damage fall off, and it also gets box breathing to make its ease of use at those extreme distances even better. And I would argue in today's gameplay, where I'm using Knucklehead Radar, that Glissando would have been superior on the multiplex map the gameplay was featured on. However, I did want to use Fang of Ir Yut again, give it a second impression, and find its niche. And its niche is just very simple. If it's a map where Elsie's rifle experiences a little bit of drop off on common challenges, go Fang of Ir Yut. And if it's a giant map like Eternity, Glissando box breathing, or Jade Rabbit, and that usually means you were going to double primary with those, I do not recommend using a special weapon. Fang of Ir Yut is the one you pair a special weapon with. Like, I like to go, for example, Fang of Ir Yut and Duality, and I feel perfectly okay using Fang of Ir Yut within 30 meters. Sure, Elsie's going to have a much easier time, an auto rifle and a hand cannon is going to have a significantly easier time, but it can still be done to warrant the use of a special weapon. However, in today's gameplay, I was using Manticore to try to float, using Ascension to break the float, which, by the way, if the anti-grav repulsors are active, and then you use Ascension, you don't go anywhere, you just get held in place. So to disable the anti-grav repulsors, I like to double swap my weapons. I think it's faster than using the new feature they updated Manticore with. And if you can get over that and get through that learning curve, Manticore is a very lethal weapon and honestly one of the best SMGs in the game, especially if you're going to main console in the short term like I am. So yeah, I want to start learning Manticore again. Today was a great excuse for that. Ideally, I'd be using zombies with it. Okay, friends, I hope you enjoy the gameplay. Here are the fragments. Here are the mods. I will see you in the next. This is definitely more of a skimmer map. Let's get out of the spawn first. I gotta be cognizant of the right, start cutting that angle out. There we go. Already got some decent damage. I'm on Knucklehead though, so it's not like they're really gonna surprise me without invis. We still have numbers. I'll get the cross then while I'm waiting. Doubt he peeks, and I'm gonna have to deal with this team in a second. Teammate got him. I gotta be paying attention to the kill feed more than my radar sometimes. Info stick. I think I just beat an Elsie's there. This is a very common spot that I'm on right now. I don't want to be like hip to hip with my teammates. I want to get angles. Since there's 8 of us, covering more angles is going to be helpful. That being said, some places on this map just don't allow for that. Going a lot wider than usual, and I'm probably going to get overwhelmed by numbers here. I need some body block here going on with my team. That didn't look like that hurt too much, but maybe he hit a body shot. Oh, I'm about to lose this duel. Yeah, let's just leave. Because I know all the Sparrows are blocking out the radar, and I'm in range of LCs. Nice. I was swapping weapons to break out of Manticore float right there. Teammates got him. That's why I'm using this Ascension ability right now. I could Sparrow this. I probably want to have my scout out for radar booster. Hand cannon distance, I lose. Running exotic class item routes has made me such a better skimmer driver. I'm guessing up. Let's just let radar tell me. Yeah. Oh, I am completely got here. I can't do anything about that. Like, even if I grapple it. Even in just this play session today, I have not respected swords enough. I just like play impatient when I see them. Trying to pay attention when it climbs. I know I just got. Jump up or to the right? Proper gun, please. Keep away will tell me if he's here or not. I can grapple if I get caught. Beautiful. Jumping up. Probably gonna get crossed. My radar can't tell me that far. Pretty close, but, you know, I don't want to put a tracer. Too many tracers there. Shouldn't have even shot once at it. Just always have the habit of breaking barricades. I can't even tell if the super went fast or not. I want to step on B. Teammates got me. Keep radar booster out. Have a dodge if I need it for the cross. Perfect. Probably worth playing my super here. What am I on, tether? My team has pretty good crossfire, so I can stay here. Okay, I just like can't see him yet. There you go. Oh no. Is that a divinity? Oh, they all rolled up at once. Wonder how far their spawn was. I can't hit that on controller, not gonna lie. Even with the dead zone change. There we go. I didn't really have to stand and shoot that. I just wanted to see if I could take an opportunity to practice for a sec. Probably want to break those clones. I can tether that if I really want to. Let's see what the supers are. Three. I can wait for them to push me. Oh, teammate went right past him. Oh, another tangle, right? No. Taking the risk. Trying to find him the best I can. Gotta zoom in to see him better. They usually jump up. I have dodge. I'm ready. And info stick, pre-fire. Yeah. How does anybody get the 50 and 0? Gotta be such a rig setup with your team. They gotta be like either 0.5s but don't mercy. Or you gotta have like 2.0s that just say, hey, we're gonna get less kills. I'm gonna shoot you with Lumina and the auto rifle or whatever. I think the closest I would have ever been was that Titan gameplay from a couple weeks ago with Red Death and the bear. Anyway. I think this was a really good showcase of Fang of Ir Yut. Manticore, not so much. I mean, it did proc me walls a couple times. But you see the vision with the float break into Ascension to give yourself a second chance at Manticore. Because sometimes there's situations where you break line of sight by using the Ascension. There is even a moment, I'm pretty sure it was in the clips, where I jumped off of an angle. A guy completely thought I was dead. I Ascension back up and then shoot him in the back. Anyway, thanks for watching today.